What if next year you never paid rent again? No landlord stress, no monthly drain on your paycheck, no feeling like your money just vanishes into thin air. And no, I'm not talking about being homeless, squatting, or doing anything illegal. I'm talking about legal, realistic, strategic ways that thousands of everyday people are already using to live rent-free in 2026. Students, remote workers, families, entrepreneurs, people with regular jobs, people with side hustles, people who simply decided to think differently. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how they're doing it, step by step, strategy by strategy. Stay with me, because one of these ideas could literally change your financial future. Reality check. Let's be honest for a moment. For most people, rent is their biggest monthly expense. Bigger than groceries, bigger than car payments, sometimes bigger than student loans. It's money that leaves your account every single month, and you never see it again. No return, no ownership, no growth, just gone. But what if housing didn't cost you money? What if housing actually made you money? That's the mental shift that changes everything. Because once you realize rent is not a rule, it's just a system, you start looking for ways to redesign that system. Strategy 1, house sitting. This one surprises almost everyone. Homeowners travel. Snowbirds migrate with the seasons. Investors own second homes. Executives take long-term assignments overseas, and all of them need someone reliable to watch their property. You water plants. Collect mail. Keep an eye on things. Maybe feed a pet or two. In exchange, free housing. Some people move from home to home all year long, living in beautiful neighborhoods. Sometimes luxury homes without ever paying rent. The key here is trust and reputation. Once you complete a few successful sites, word spreads fast, and suddenly, you're not looking for housing. Housing is looking for you. Strategy 2, rent arbitrage. When done legally and responsibly, this can be incredibly powerful. Here's the concept. You rent a larger property than you personally need. Then you rent out extra rooms or sections with the landlord's permission. If the math works, your tenants cover the full rent. You live for free, sometimes even earning a few $100s per month. It's not about squeezing people. It's about smart space utilization. You become the manager of your living situation instead of the victim of it. Strategy 3, house hacking. This is where wealth building meets free living. You buy a duplex, triplex, or small multi-unit property. You live in one unit and rent out the others. The rental income covers your mortgage, your taxes, and your insurance. You're not just rent-free. You're building equity. Every payment increases your ownership. Every year increases your net worth. Many people who house hack end up owning multiple properties over time, turning what started as free housing into long-term financial security. It's not overnight success, it's strategic positioning. Strategy 4, geographic arbitrage. If you work remotely, this is a total game changer. You keep the same income, but you move to a lower cost area. Same paycheck, lower expenses, higher savings. Some people reduce housing costs by 70 to 80% without changing their job at all. And it doesn't have to mean moving across the world. Sometimes it's just moving 1 hour outside a big city. Sometimes it's switching states. Sometimes it's seasonal relocation. Your employer pays you for your skills, not your zip code. Once you understand that, you unlock flexibility most people never consider. Strategy 5, collaborative living. This is not the old roommate model. This is intentional living. Co-living spaces, professional collectives, shared work-life communities, modern housing networks, shared kitchens, shared utilities, shared responsibilities, lower costs, sometimes eliminated rent. But the biggest benefit isn't just financial, it's social. You gain a built-in support system, networking opportunities, and friendships that often lead to career growth. You're not sacrificing privacy, you're choosing community with structure. Strategy 6, property management for housing. This one is massively overlooked. Property owners often need on-site managers to handle tenant questions, coordinate maintenance, and keep operations smooth. In exchange, they provide free housing, and sometimes even a salary. You eliminate rent while gaining real estate experience, management skills, and a resume booster. For many people, this becomes a stepping stone into property investing or full-time real estate careers. It's housing plus opportunity. Strategy 7, live-in work opportunities. Here's another angle people forget. Certain careers naturally include housing: caretakers, camp managers, farm assistants, hospitality staff, international teaching programs, cruise or resort positions. These roles often provide free lodging because your presence is part of the job value. You're trading skills for shelter instead of salary for rent, and sometimes you get both. The mindset shift. Here's the deeper truth. This isn't only about saving money, it's about changing how you see housing. Rent used to be a fixed expense. Now it can become a strategic advantage. When housing stress disappears, people sleep better. They take career risks, they start businesses, they travel, they invest. Freedom isn't just financial. It's psychological. When your biggest monthly bill disappears, your entire future feels lighter. Important truth. Let's be real. These strategies are not magic. They require effort, research, communication, and planning. You'll need good credit or references, clear agreements, professional behavior, a willingness to learn. But they are real. They are legal. And ordinary people are doing this right now. The difference isn't luck. The difference is awareness and action. Bonus tip: stacking strategies. Here's where things become powerful. You don't have to pick just one. Imagine house hacking and remote work, or property management and geographic arbitrage, or collaborative living while building savings for ownership. Stacking strategies creates momentum. Momentum creates options. Options create freedom. Question for you. How much is your monthly rent right now? $800, $2,500, $10,500. Drop the number in the comments. I truly want to see the range. And tell me which strategy you would actually consider trying. You might inspire someone else to take their first step. If this video opened your mind even a little, imagine what consistent financial education could do for your life. Subscribe right now and join thousands of people who are turning expenses into freedom. Because the sooner you learn these strategies, the sooner rent stops controlling your future. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and let's build a life where your money works for you, not your landlord.
Hi there, thanks for sticking around. And if you like more, click on the videos right here. They're exactly what you need to see next. And if you're new here, get subscribed and become part of the real world investing. And tell me what you think about the videos and the comments below. I read them all every week. I select winners. They get free PDFs about financial education and gift cards as well. Make a comment.